You guys, Jackson literally gets woken up every day from this little asshole. He hugs him. Jackson literally wakes up to getting a hug from Kai every day, and it is the cutest and most annoying thing ever. But anyways, that's not what this is about. Today we are doing makeup and mystery, and then after this video I'm going to start filming my new series that I'm going to make on my channel, which I have decided to call 2 Looks, 1 Palette. By the way, this is from Kai. I don't have any more clean shirts. It's laundry day. So I'm going to just deal with it. Okay, so today we are going to be talking about the Zodiac Killer. So we are going to be talking about the original Zodiac Killer, which if you did not know, one, I'm obsessed with Zodiac signs and just Zodiac makeup, which is why I keep buying Zodiac collections from ColourPop. But 2, so there were actually 2 Zodiac Killers. There was the original Zodiac Killer, which is the one I really want to focus on, and then the copycat Zodiac Killer, which we can talk about a little bit in this video. So, just for references, the original Zodiac Killer happened in the 1960s, and the copycat Zodiac Killer, I think, happened in either the 90s or the early 2000s. So, if you watch Forensic Files the way my mother and I do, which is religiously, then you would know that there's actually a episode dedicated to the copycat Zodiac Killer. So, the original Zodiac Killer kind of happened in, like, San Francisco, basically. And I think he hit other places too, but it was mostly San Francisco. He started in San Francisco. And the copycat happened in New York. So we actually have theories as to who the original Zodiac Killer is. But the original Zodiac Killer was never caught. He's probably dead now. So he never actually technically paid for his crimes. And I say technically because I do think that, like, in the afterlife, if you committed a crime and you haven't paid for it, like, that is where you can pay for it. So I do technically believe that, but I think that he is paying for his crimes, whoever he is. But in his lifetime, he never paid for it. Now, the copycat Zodiac Killer, they caught. And he really, really tried to convince police that he was the original Zodiac Killer that had been resurfaced, but they were able to prove that it wasn't because the man would have been, like, really, really old. I'm going to try and use Coast is Clear today. I'm going to see. I have not been enjoying these ColourPop palettes, and that is just me being 100% honest. But I am doing the new series on my channel called 2 Looks, 1 Palette. And the reason I wanted to do 2 Looks, 1 Palette is because I want to show diversity between my palettes and see what I think, because I'm doing my annual declutter in a couple of months, and I really want to explore all avenues with my palettes to make sure that I'm keeping exactly what I want in my collection and getting rid of what I don't want, because I have so much makeup coming in. You know, I'm about to do a $200 Natasha Denona order where I'm getting 2 eyeshadow palettes. And I'm about to also do an Ulta order, which is like $150 for this month. So I'm always bringing in so much makeup, and I can't even begin to tell you how much makeup I bought already. That is literally just sitting right over there waiting to be hauled. I've really been trying to keep my channel very professional. I'm keeping track of everything that I'm using up, and I'm doing at the end of every month a monthly favorites along with my monthly haul, a monthly hate it. I'm going to be doing a monthly empties, my monthly favorite palettes that I use during the month. You know, I actually have a list on my phone where every time I use a product, I write down how I'm feeling about it. And if I know I want to talk about it because I know I enjoy using it and I use it a lot, then I end up putting it in one of those categories. So I'm really trying to approach my channel with a more professional look on things, and hopefully you guys enjoy that. But anyways, let's get back into today's topic of the Zodiac Killer. So, the Zodiac Killer, I don't really know why they called him the Zodiac Killer, because the copycat, like, Maybe it was from the Zodiac signs, but I couldn't really find anything that really focused on that. The copycat tried to kill people that had different Zodiac signs, all within the astrological kind of like calendar. So it would have started with what I am, which is an Aries, and ended with a Pisces, and going through all the signs like that. I don't really. I know that that's what the copycat tried to do. I don't know if that's what the original did, or if the original just like it was just like a nickname, because I don't remember really anything I read focused on that, it being that aspect. Yes, I'm using a new foundation, and it is a little bit dark. I think I'm just trying to go through my 2 dark foundations and use them up. Plus, it kind of looks good on camera, so I don't really care. So, let's see. Probably didn't. I don't think I actually used enough of this foundation today, because this is a full coverage foundation. It does look kind of nice, and I actually don't think you can really tell a difference in the shade on camera. I mean, in person you can, but on camera I don't think you really. Maybe you can tell it's a little too yellow, but it's honestly looks like a good match on the camera. So the Zodiac killer was actually known to taunt the police, and he would like send letters. And what was interesting with these letters that he would send is they would have codes. Some letters, like he would write obviously in English and write some stuff, but then like the important stuff like you'd want to know. Like he even wrote a letter that he said had his name in it, and it was in a code. It was in a specific like Zodiac type of code. And what's crazy is some of these codes actually have not even been cracked to this day. And I remember reading when I was researching this case that apparently like they had World War II like code crackers come in, and they could not even crack the case. So like when you make up your own kind of like thing like that, like I guess it is like code. It is kind of possible when you're the only one that knows what these letters stand for that nobody can crack it. But some of these actually have been cracked by like just ordinary people. Like there were people who literally sat down and devoted their whole freaking day to cracking the code. And some of the letters have actually been able to be deciphered, which you can look them up. Most of them really talk about like killing, but the one that like I said, there was one that is said to have his name in it, and the name is in code. That one hasn't been cracked yet. I feel like exhausted, and I don't know why I feel so exhausted. I think it's because I was drinking soda yesterday, and my body just has not been able to take soda in the way it used to, honestly. Like, soda still makes me a little sick if I drink too much, and I have to go back to, like, drinking water, and it's just crazy, which, if you are a member of my channel, like, you followed my channel for a very, very long time, like, especially a couple years ago when I was pregnant with this little turd head that's behind me that keeps kicking me, he actually made me super duper sick. And by made me sick, I mean he actually full on, like, when I was pregnant, I was so sick, as in to the point of, like, I had to be on medicine to keep food down. And, like, yeah, that sucks, but at the same time, like, I mean, it is what it is. I gave birth to a beautiful, healthy baby boy, so can't take anything for granted. Also, I want to get you guys' quick opinion on a life thing. What do you guys think about a mom going back to school? I've been playing around with the idea of going back to school, just to do it, and just to say, like, I have been able to do it, because I've been playing around with the idea. I know I have a good enough support system to do it, so I don't know. It's just something I'm playing around with, and let me know what you guys think about a mom who goes back to school. I also have 10 of the best products from 10 brands. I'm going to film that video. I don't know if I'll film it today, since I really want to film a whole series today, which is going to literally be me doing my eye makeup and then removing my eye makeup. So I don't know if I will be doing that video today, but just know that that is coming if it's not already up by the time this video will be up. Like, I'm pretty sure I will be uploading my 2 looks 1 palette series before this video goes up. But I don't know if it'll be posted before that. I mean, like, I'm sure the video will be posted before this video goes up, like some of them. Because it's going to be a full series. It's going to be multiple videos. But I don't know if they're all going to be posted before this video goes up or what. And I'm pretty sure I'll have my top 10 products from 10 brands video up already. So just check that out if you are interested in that video. Because I really go through and I pick out 10 brands that either have enough hype on YouTube or I talk about a lot on my channel. So for reference, I'm just going to go ahead and say it here. If you are a fan of my channel, then you would know I absolutely adore Natasha Denona products. I think that Natasha Denona is top quality and I love her and I always shop from Natasha Denona. I follow Natasha on Instagram and I'm always checking out what she is releasing. I think that Natasha Denona's products are worth the price. So what I did was I obviously picked out Natasha Denona for this product, for this video. And I went through all of my Natasha Denona products, which I have a lot of Natasha Denona products. And I said, what is the best value for the price? And that's pretty much like what I had for a lot of these brands, like especially if it's a super duper expensive brand like Natasha Denona. And yes, I did pick out Natasha Denona, Pat McGrath, and Charlotte Tilbury. Those brands are going to be featured in my top 10 products from 10 brands video. But I went through and I said, what is the best value that you're getting for the price? And that is really what I focused on with those brands. But I also did feature, like, e.l.f. And obviously e.l.f. is very inexpensive. You can get a ton of products for the price of one product at Natasha Denona, Pat McGrath, or Charlotte Tilbury. So what I did for the inexpensive brands that I featured on my video is I picked out one product that I think is worth trying out if you are new to this inexpensive brand. So that's what I did for that. And like I said, I don't know if I'm going to film it today because I'm literally planning to film a whole series today. But I am planning to film that video and put that one up soon. Did you just yawn? It's 9 o'clock. You need a nap? Yeah? So that's going to be fun. But we really haven't... Well, I guess we really have talked about a lot of the Zodiac Killer. There are theories about who the Zodiac Killer could be. And there is, like, damning evidence against 3 of them. Ted Cruz is not the Zodiac Killer. There was a meme that Ted Cruz was the Zodiac Killer. Man wasn't even alive when the Zodiac Killer started hitting. So, yeah. So, there is that. I'm going to use Bridal Pink today. This is something I am so glad I got for my birthday. I don't think I could live without this palette. It's such a nice palette. And I'm so glad I started using it because I don't think I could live without this palette. I really don't. Maybe I should do a top 10 products I would go out and repurchase if they disappeared from my collection video. Would you guys be interested in that? I think I might actually start working on that video too, because that would be cool. I think, at least. Another video I'm probably not going to film today, but I'm going to start researching it and working on it today. I want to also try more Danessa Myricks also, so just so you guys know, that's coming too. So this video is almost at an end, but like I said, they have a lot of credible evidence for like 3 different theories about who the Zodiac Killer could be. I want to know, do you guys think that the Zodiac... Do you guys think that the Zodiac killer will ever be caught? The original. And if so, if you've looked into it, who do you think was the Zodiac killer? So anyways, I'm going to have to end this video here. I've got a lot of work ahead of me today. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. So of course, like, comment, subscribe, and ring the bell. All that social media great stuff really helps this channel out. And I'll see you guys in tomorrow's video. Bye guys.